have some dexterity, do both of these, and then it opens up, and then in here is where your phone will go in. We're going to show you, let me just zoom in here so you can see. It's all pretty straightforward. They even have a little diagram here, but the only thing you really need to set up on it is you're going to plug in this to your headphone jack, and this is what allows the shutter to work. It's kind of a cool little workaround without involving apps and Bluetooth and all that complicated stuff. So you plug this in here, that's all you need to do. If your phone goes this way, you plug it in here to show in a diagram. Other phones, it can go over here, and that's pretty much it. And then this is adjustable here, this tray here, so it can take different size phones in here. So let's bring in our phone and we'll hook it up for you. All right, look at this iPhone, a beauty, eh? Screen's almost coming off. This is literally held together with glue. We've dropped it numerous times, replaced the screen, but just giving a good example. So this is an older phone I'm not really using. Kids can play around with, but you know, to make it really cool for the kids and actually look more like a camera, we're gonna go ahead and throw it in here. So first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna line it up basically. So the camera right over here is lined up over here. I'm just gonna slide this in. I wanna point out one other thing, just to make it easier for you to get your phone back out, almost like they do when we put batteries in a compartment and you've got a little string which can pull it back out. So you've got this thread, you put that underneath here so that then you can go ahead and throw your phone in on top of that, and when you need to pull it out, you'll have that to pull it out. So I'm just going to slip this in here. Like I said, this is adjustable. There you go. Let me just zoom out a little bit so you can see that. So you've got the phone in there. Then the only other piece is to hook this up to your headphone jack, so we'll go ahead and do that as well. And there you go. We've got that plugged in there. And that's it in terms of configuration and setup. Then we're going to go ahead and close this up. And it snaps closed there. And so as you can see here, so we've got our lens, our camera right here. And again, this is protected here, so it won't get damaged. And over here, you still have full functioning here to be able to call up the app. So I'm going to call up the camera app here. Let's move this out of the way here. One of the other things on this old phone is that numerous switches don't work in it. So now we've got our phone functioning. I'm going to go ahead and press the shutter button, and we'll try this out. I'll just put my hand here so we're taking a picture of something. And there you go. We just took a picture. Let's bring it up here. And there you go. Beautiful picture. I just took my hand. All right, that is not a great picture, but really cool. So I just showed you the whole setup there in real time. So that's it. And then, yeah, it's just as simple as you press this button, and it feels cool, you know, like you're Peter Parker or something. You're out just taking photographs of stuff, and you're just snapping. So what's really nice about it, too, is that, you know, you can go and get disposable cameras, and they have those things at CVS and things like that. But then what do you do with them? What's cool about this is kids, you're on a vacation or something, kids want to take pictures. They can go ahead and take the picture here, but then it's actually stored on your phone, which makes it so much easier. It's digital. If you've got iPhoto or Google Photo, things like that, you can just share them right up to the cloud. All right, so just give me a little bit of a wider view here so you can see it. Now, we really like this. Now, I know some people are probably looking at this and saying, I don't get it. My phone already has a camera. What is this adding to it? So I think the people who will get this are parents. It's not adding any functionality to your phone. What it's doing is it's taking your phone and making it more accessible and fun for younger kids. So sure, they could just walk around with your phone, but one, they could drop it or break it. And two, it's just not as cool as if they walk around with the camera like this. So here's my little doggy, want to take a picture. Boom, just snapped a picture of it. I can go ahead and look at it. So, you know, kids are going to want to show this to the grandparents, whatever. Hey, look what I took. So you've got all that functionality, which is in the phone, but you've got the screen here protecting it so they're not breaking it. You've got this screen here protecting your phone. And then it's just in something which looks like, again, like out of like a Peter Parker, just a really cool looking camera. Couple of kind of minor things. You need to be a little bit careful because your finger can kind of go in front here. So, but the kids will figure that out. So I'll just show you that. Let me just go back here into the camera, and I'll just show you what I'm talking about here. If you kind of just loosely have your hand here, you know, your finger can kind of go in front there. So the kids will figure that out, though. They're smart. Like how it's really pretty sturdy in there. It doesn't shake around at all. And even if you drop it or anything, it's not going to come out. So just a really cool idea of taking some of your old phones and what do you do with it. You put it in here and suddenly it becomes what looks like a really cool camera. And again, love the fact that it's still being recorded onto your phone. So for kids, a lot of times they've got kind of this make-believe camera, even a camera takes pictures. But then what do? You take the micro SD card out and have to plug it in somewhere and then download all that. No, with all this, it's on the phone. And again, if you have services like iPhoto or Google Photo can all be still uploaded to the cloud, you probably have this still hooked up through Wi-Fi. Other neat thing about it is that you don't need any Wi-Fi or internet service or anything like that to use the camera just like this. All right, so